I'm back. Alright, YouTube, we going crazy with the uploads lately, so I figured let's keep the ball rolling and drop a video for y'all today. I had a bunch of fights saved for my second account, which is why my HUD were inside these fights, but overall it's the same story. We whooped ass and we looked good while doing it. So there are a few two-rounders inside this video. I will trim through the boring parts and try my best to display what we call high-level MMA. Once again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this first fight, man. So right away, as y'all can see, we going up against a Charles Oliveira player, and this particular player had a weird style to him. He was throwing that weird crane kick to the body, trying to set up the one to the face. Seen it a million times, so we weren't too worried about that. I'm using my lead hand as much as I can, trying not to whiff on my rear hand, just to set up my combinations. So right here, we're trying to test those ribs. He starts sending these uppercuts and overhands. There goes that glitch kick, or that little crane kick that he wants to throw. And he goes for the takedown. Once we get to the floor, I'll skip through this part right here, because this part was pretty boring. So once we're on the floor right here, he ended up putting us in a Kimura. We got out, and he ended up on backside. We get a pretty nice reversal right here from him trying to sweep us, and we end up getting a nice side control reversal. So once we got to side control, I wanted to show him that I'm not afraid to wrestle, because players like this, if you show them that you don't want to be on the floor at all, they'll make it their initiative to keep taking you down, and doing that could drain your stamina over and over and over again. And if we show him that we're not afraid to wrestle a little bit, and that we can actually deny him and hold him for even a little bit of time, he'll think twice about going for that takedown. Now, kind of exactly what I just said. He has Oliveira, and I'm pretty sure he has no ground experience, which is why he stood up and threw that little glitch kick. So now he's starting to rely on all these exploits, but he's still gassing out. So we wait for our moment while his short-term stamina is low, and we drop him with two body hooks. Now, I'm guessing right here he started playing possum, wanted me to jump into his guard. We don't take the bait, and we keep working those legs. Now, as he's sitting here holding low guard on the floor, I don't think he realized that I'm still getting damage off to his calf. So overall, his leg was getting beat up, and then he stood back up. I'm not sure why he did that. Dude was kind of getting lost in his sauce. I could tell he was getting ready to go. I need y'all to pay attention to this finish. Watch this. Yes, sir. Now, as we get into the next fight, we're using my boy Yadong, and we're going up against a pretty decent Pereira. Let's roll a clip.
These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of.
So about a minute into the first round right here, I'm trying to test those ribs as best as I can, but he is sending those uppercuts, so I'm trying to stay careful. At the same time, I'm using that lead hook to kind of protect my pocket every time he gets a little bit too close. So right there, it's paying off. We're trying to stand our ground as best as we could. We had a nice sidestep elbow, and he's walking us down. He starts to take a back step right here, and that lets me know he can't bang out with me in that pocket. Let's keep working. So if you play UFC 4 at a high level, especially in ranked, you'll notice that what I'm doing right there with that body hook is very risky. A lot of players will uppercut counter you, or they'll block counter you. But this player right here in particular, he wasn't really keen to the uppercut. So I'm trying to use them body hooks to get an opening up top. Every time I touch those ribs, he'll either try and hit mine back, or he'll just drop his hands completely, right there. And that pays off with the lead hook that we were throwing from the start of the fight. So right about here, he sits in the pocket a bit too long. That front kick converted to a knee. He ends up getting dropped with a straight uppercut. We throw a side kick to the body. We fake another one, throw a roundhouse to the head. And now we're getting comfortable. Now, my whole initiative right here was to attack this guy's body every time his short-term stamina was low. We've done so much establishment down low to the point where I don't have to start faking this body hook or feinting it. I can just go up top anytime I feel like. So I'll keep watching this clip because it got bad for dude. And yeah, I don't think he respected us after the end of the fight. Now, right about here, I noticed that he's starting to walk us down and trying to inch his way into our pocket, possibly for something like that. And we punish his short-term stamina for being so low, and we get a rock to the body. Keep watching this clip, bro, because I'm telling you, dude did not like us after this. Beautiful sidestep, Mink. Stop it. So next fight right here, we're using Dan Hooker, and we were going up against this, I don't know, interesting calf. But overall, you know how this go. So let's get into it. Now, he threw a pretty unexpected roundhouse up. He just chucked it right there. Caught us off beat. Ended up getting a rock, but he tried to throw another one. Mink! I don't know why he doubled up on it. Don't know. Now, with players like this, I kind of just take the necessary distance corrections because there's no reason for you to be going first. A player like this will get bored in the middle of the ring or on the outside and give you an opportunity to counter him, which I was doing.
Martial arts initially, but now it has been found. It has been found by. What a fantastic! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Now, I don't know what the fuck happened right there. Dude had a guardian angel that protected his ass. But the next round starts right up. And I need you. Ooh, slip. Wait. Peep it. Slip. Nope. Ha! It's coming. The knockout is coming.
Put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
That's a big.
1-2 punches true. Oh! He's out!
He's done.
All right, so in this showcase right here, we got my boy, again, Boatan. I know how we coming when we use my man, Alex. So right here, we just chipping away at them feet. We trying to take our calf kicks when we can.
Another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Still working the body, working these legs as best as we can. We just taking everything slow. We're not trying to force anything. No need to when you got 90+ punch power, bruh.
The leg kick.
Now, one skill set to always have in your back pocket is just pace. Look how he has a big whiff right there, and I kind of just let him off the hook. We don't punish it right there. I'm not saying to do it all the time, but you can see when we just take our time, even if he blocks or deflects most of these attacks, eventually something will land. Just taking our time. Slowly but surely, we're backing him up to that fence because he feels our presence, which is why he went for that clinch. Right here, he's starting to gas out because he's like, what the fuck, back up, bro.
Landed the right hand.
Powerful leg kick land.
Boy, what a shot.
Over and over.
Size there as he lands the flip. Oh, nice job to block the tip. You're all right. Relax. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these
Directly in.
oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. For the end of round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after him guns blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right.
Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for it tonight.
Good series of strikes. He's out!
Let's
go, guys, fight! Go at the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan? Did a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Not only will this affect his ability to stand heavy on his legs.
So just over 20 strikes landed to the killer gorilla.
Coach is feeling ecstatic right now watching a guy employ this kick-heavy strategy.
Oh, you can hear the whack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing...
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. He can't even get any pressure on
Back to the jab just out of range. Lawler gets hit by that kick to the body.
You better get that elbow down or you're going to keep blasting those body kicks right to your wrist.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of... Oh, big left hand there.
Good shot.
Is with the straight right.